you have to once again figure out what the u is. I know the derivative of x squared is 2x, so I'll get rid of the x. So I'm going to do the 25 minus x squared. When you derive that, that gets you negative 2x dx. And you go ahead and solve for dx. So you're just deriving that over, and you get negative 1 over 2x du. Okay? So we're going to rewrite this problem. I'm not going to write the boundaries yet. I have x times u to the 1/2. I'm going to go ahead and just switch up to the half power. And then replacing the dx with negative 1 over 2x du. That gets rid of the x. It kicks out a negative 1/2. And then you have u to the 1/2 du. There's no x's, so we're integrating with respect to u. We're good. The only thing we have to figure out is these new boundaries. Oh, Miss Holtzberry commented, sister commented on my stuff. Look at that. You guys get to see all these notifications if I'm famous or something. X equals 0. And now this is freezing just like it was my smartboard. So we're going to plug that into here, which would just give you u equals 25 minus 0. So that means it's 25. And then you're going to plug in the x value of 5. And I see the issue that's arising. And you get 25 minus 25. I did not do this problem because I didn't think it was that bad. And you get 0. So you're getting this 25 on the bottom and 0 on the top. And what do we know if this bottom's bigger than the top? This is the lower bound, this is the upper bound. If the lower bound's bigger than the upper bound, we need to switch them. And when you do that, you take away this negative. So you end up with 1/2, 0, 25, u to the 1/2 du. And I don't know what this answer is top of my head, so I'm going to do this while I'm going to multitask this. I'm going to pull up the answer on my phone while we're doing this problem. Okay, so we're going to integrate this. You're going to add 1. And if you add 1, you get 3 over 2. And if we remember correctly, that means we're going to have 2/3. So you have 1/2 times 2/3, and then u to the 3/2 power. And you're going from 0 and 25. Okay, so still pulling up the answer key while I'm doing this. The 2's will cancel, and you get 1/3. And let's pull up this answer just to make sure I'm not goofing it too much. If I can even find it. I can't. Oh well, we're just going to see if we get it right or wrong, and if we don't, then I'll re-record. All right, so you get 1/3, and then u to the 3/2, and you're going from 25 to 0. I'm going to rewrite this so you can just see this another way. You don't have to. This is the same thing as the square root of u cubed from 0 to 25. We know if we plug in 0, we're going to get 0, so it doesn't matter. So you're going to get 1/3, and then the square root of 25 cubed. Okay, 25 cubed is a really big number. But my guess is you can take the square root of it. You can, and it's 125. So you get 1/3 times 125, and I'm just checking here. And that doesn't simplify, so you get 125 over 3. All right, I'm going to check the answer key. Actually, I'm just going to check it online. Don't mind it. I have tons of problems open up, or things open up on my screen, because it's just been kind of one of those days. I'm just writing down this problem. And we're going to use Mathway to check our answer. All right, so there's my Google channel. You can tell if I have a message on Remind. All right, so mathway.com. Let me just pull this up. Okay. Calculus. And we're going to do the integral from 0 to 5. And you put x, and then square root. I want to pull up like that. Okay. Square root of 25 minus x squared. I want out of that. Dx. And we got the right answer, 125 over 3. So we're good. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next problem. I'm just doing 2 of these in one time. So we're right there. That's done. Moving on to 20, which was Katie's question. 20 is going to look very similar to 10. Okay. It just has one more extra step, so you're doing all the same thing. So I'm not sure if I'm going to set you up or do this whole problem. So u equals, okay, we have to ask ourselves what gets rid of x? Well, the derivative of natural log of x, like number 10, is 1 over x, so get rid of the x. So that's what I'm going to use as our inside. And then we're going to derive it. So we're going to integrate 1, which is 1, and the integral of natural log of x is 1 over x dx, and then we solve for dx, which gets you x du. Okay, so we're going to go through, I hate that that has that box around it. Okay, there we go. And to set up the integral without putting the limits on it yet, and we got u squared what? I always say that every time. Thanks to somebody else's joke. X du takes the place of dx, and that cancels out the x's, leaving you with u squared du. And now we just have to find the limits. So x equals 1 is the lower limit, so we're going to plug it in, and u would equal 1 plus the natural log of 1. Okay, the natural log of 1 is 0, and I feel really stupid because I totally messed it up on the other one. So it's just 1 plus 0, which is 0. So real quick, sorry for the jump, number 10, we shouldn't have natural log of 1, we should have 0, which makes your life even easier. Okay, so back to this, and then x equals e, you're going to plug that in, it's going to be 1 plus the natural log of e, which is 1 plus 1, which is 2. So you have 2 and you have 0. All right, from there you just have to integrate it, and I'm just going to set it up. I'm not finishing this problem. It's really easy. Okay, you're going to integrate u squared, which makes it 1/3 u cubed from 0 to 2, and from there you just plug it in and get your answer. All right, so that's the problem. Hopefully that answers your questions. Just let me know.